Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up if you are new to the channel. If you have not shared this channel with anybody, it's okay with me. I don't mind if you share it with other people like you who either have or need this mindset. So today we're going to talk about inflation, low wages, economic crisis that's pending, or for some people that's happening now. If it's not happening to you now and your job is your only source of income, then you're probably in the pending or loading, uploading to crisis stage, and I don't want you to be in that. So if you don't know me, starting my senior year in high school, I was homeless for the first time. Just a few years ago, I was homeless again, so I ended up being homeless 3 times. I didn't have money until 2020. It was the first time I ever had access to like real money and consistently had it. And that's when my life changed. So a lot of what you see on this channel is what I've been doing and what I've learned and that I've been practicing and doing since 2020. So it's not going to be a long video, but I do want to teach you some important things. By the way, if you want to learn how to use your phone to make money by creating a middleman business, because in this day and age, jobs are not safe, they're not secure. You have to have another way to make money because chances are you're going to get fired. You're going to get laid off. You're going to get furloughed. Something's going to happen to your job. It is not safe. I don't care how long you've been there or how much they pay you. In fact, the longer you've been there, the more they pay you, the more likely you are to be cut because of what they can save just by dropping you. So understand that. I hope you never get fired. I hope everything works out. But I just want to prepare you so that if anything happens, you're already ready. I'm the guy, I like to be prepared. If you tell me it's going to rain, then I'm going to have my umbrella. If it doesn't rain, fine. If it does, I got my umbrella, right? I'd rather have and not need than to need and not have. That's just me. And so inflation is killing your paychecks. Low wages is killing your finances in your house. And economic crisis is pending for a lot of Americans. A lot of people, by the way, if you get any value from this video or any of my videos, smash the thumbs up. That's the only way I know, and I appreciate it. If you have a question or comment, go ahead and drop it. If I see it, I'll get to it. But let's do a short video. Let's have some fun. Get into the live training, by the way. It's going to be going down 7 p.m. tonight. Put the word middleman in the comments. That's the only way you get the link, and then I'll see you in the Zoom training. I promise you, in 1 hour, I'm going to change your life. That's all I need to say. Say less and be there. Put middleman in the comments. So, economic crisis, economic doom pending for so many people because their paycheck is their only source of income. I don't have my eraser. So you guys are going to have to work with me today. But I do have my board. I got this cool board that I can take with me anywhere. And I think we're going to have a good time. But I promise you, this is not going to be a long video, but it's going to change your life if you let it. All right? And hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. Next time I'll have an eraser. Today I don't, so my shirt's going to have to do. Sitting out here in the heat. It's like a sauna out here. The pool's right here. I can hear it, but I'm not in it. The waterfalls are out there. Sounds great, but here we go. Most of you, your lives are built around this concept, the concept of time equals money. And so you sell your time at this thing called a job in exchange for this thing called a paycheck. Right? So for most of you, your life looks like this, your financial life, that is. You trade time for money on this thing called a job to get a paycheck. Only problem is, well, I'll break it down for you. So the question is, what does your paycheck cover? All right, so if I ask you to sit down tonight at the kitchen table and write down everything that your paycheck takes care of, all of your bills, all of your expenses, you would put, and I'll tell you, hey, just write it out. Everything that your paycheck covers, write it out. Takes care of your family, puts food on the table, gas in the car, feeds the dog, etc. On and on and on, right? Then I say, hey, take your paycheck out of the equation. Get rid of it. The paycheck disappeared. When you stop trading time for money, by the way, time's more important than money, 1,000,000 times over. And then you no longer had your job because I keep telling you they're going to fire you through AI, through a system, through software. They're going to get rid of you. It's just a matter of time. Now that your paycheck is gone and it's used to cover your rent, your lights, your phone, your food, everything, your paycheck is gone. Now the question is, did your bills disappear also? Because you said your paycheck cover all your bills, and I just got rid of your paycheck. But your bills are still there. Okay, then let me ask you. If you lose your paycheck, how do you pay for your bills? How do you take care of your family? What are you going to do? That's what I want you to ask yourself. That's why we're here. 60%, according to Market Watch, 60% of Americans believe that it's not important, but it's, what's a better word? It's almost, I'm thinking of a word that's better than important. Because it is important, it is necessary. I'll just go with necessary. It's absolutely 100% unequivocally necessary that you have a side hustle today. %60 of Americans have started their own side hustles. Now, here's why they're doing that. Because their paychecks are not enough. These jobs are not safe. These jobs are not secure. These paychecks are not guaranteed. And they still have a family to take care of. Or themselves to take care of. If anything happens to your paycheck, your bills they're still there. They don't stop billing you. The electric company's not going to say, oh, you lost your job. Oh my God, so sorry to hear that. Tell you what, here's what we're going to do. We're not going to bill you. You get free electricity from here on out. Not going to happen that way. It never will. Right? I've gone plenty of months with no electricity. Right? I can tell you what happens if you don't pay your rent or your mortgage. They kick you out. And so now that you know, if you lose your paycheck, you're exposed. Now you need to start thinking about, all right, what are some other ways that I can pay my bills, take care of myself and my family if I don't have a paycheck? Remember, the paycheck is eliminated. Right? By the way, if you have a question or comment, you're welcome to drop it. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. And if you're getting any value from this and you're like, Sean, you're right. You're 100% right. We cannot, in this day and age, from 2024 going forward, rely on a paycheck as our only source of income. If you believe that, and I believe it with all my heart, just as much as I believe Jesus Christ died for me, I believe it. If you believe that, smash the thumbs up. Let me know that I'm not alone, that I'm not by myself, and I'm not going crazy. Because I don't know. Sometimes I think I might be going a little crazy when I start talking about this stuff, right? When I start talking about the need to have an additional source of income. When I start talking about if anything happens to your paycheck. Let's look at this again. I'm going to draw it out, all right? So we're going to put bills, all of your bills, everything that you pay, everything, right? And I'm even going to put lifestyle, which includes your vacation, your food, buying clothes, all the stuff that's not necessarily a bill, but things you like to do, right? So we're going to put bills, we're going to put lifestyle, and then, let's see. So right now, most Americans pay for their bills and their lifestyle. That's the necessities, that's the fun things, that's the needs, and these are the wants. Right now, most people pay for their bills and their lifestyles one way, with a paycheck. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a paycheck. There's nothing wrong with using a paycheck to pay for your bills. I'm not telling you anything's wrong with that. I'm just telling you your paycheck ain't safe. It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Whatever the song says. Right? It's not safe. Eventually, at some point, your job's going to let you go. Whether they fire you, whether they furlough you, lay you off, suspend you eternally, I don't know. You might even have enough. Right? If you hurt your leg, get sick, anything, God forbid, they're not going to pay you if you don't go to work. So now that you know your paycheck covers all your bills, covers your lifestyle, let me ask you this. If, and there's a real possibility, when you lose your paycheck, guys, when you lose that paycheck, now what are you going to fill in the blank with? What are you going to use to pay your bills? What are you going to use to fund your lifestyle? What are you going to use? I didn't even put retirement and future. You won't have any money for that. But what are you going to use? I can put it though, because I know a lot of you guys are addicted to retirement. I'm not. The reason I'm not is because I enjoy what I do. I have a business that does not require me to be at work or in an office or work 40 hours a week. And I get to do the things I enjoy doing with my family. So I don't need retirement. I just need cash flow. That's what a business does, right? So let me ask you this. How are you going to pay your bills if you lose your paycheck? How are you going to fund your lifestyle if you lose your paycheck? How are you going to work towards retirement if that's something you want if you lose your paycheck? If these are real legitimate questions and you want the answer to it right now, smash the thumbs up. Let me know. Smash the thumbs up right now if you want the answer to this right now. If you want the answer to, Sean, if I lose my paycheck, how do I pay my bills, take care of my lifestyle, and fund my retirement? All right, here we go. I see the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Here we go. All right, so if you lose your paycheck, all these things are still, they have to be funded. But if you don't have a paycheck, what are you going to do? So, all right, so I'll solve it for you, right? I'll tell you this. This financial wheel of fortune, right? Just fill in the blank. Here's what you need. 60% of Americans have already started on this process. You have got to catch up. Here's what you need. A side hustle. Another word for it, secondary source of income. Another word for it, a side business. A business on the side. Right? New money. Extra money. Fun money. Holiday money. Whatever you got to do. You've got to find a way to create new money to fund your bills, your lifestyle, and your retirement. Because if your paycheck is removed from the equation, what do you do now? And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, I'm going to go into my savings account. Most people don't have over $1,000 in their savings account. They're not going to last long. Even if you spend all your savings account, now what? Now you're broke in your wallet, your bank account, and your savings account is broke. Now what? Still got a problem. So we haven't solved the problem. The problem we need to solve is cash flow. As long as we need to trade out time for money on a job, we're always at risk because we're working with limited resources, time, energy, health, all of that. You get hurt, can't go to work, they don't pay you. So we need to find a way to make money without having to sell our time. So we need to create a business or a side hustle where we can make money when we're not at work. It's the most important thing you could do. A rich guy said, I don't remember who, might have been Warren Buffett, said if you can't make money in your sleep, you're going to be broke because you're going to have to sell your life for a paycheck. I know you don't think of it that way, but you sell your hours, 9 to 5 each day for a paycheck. Those hours make up your life. What could you be doing if you didn't have to sell 40 hours a week and you still got paid? What would you do then? I know what you would say. You would enjoy life. See, that's lifestyle. But you can't because you don't have that freedom because you have to have a paycheck, which requires you to sell your time. Yeah, you sell your time to them to get the paycheck. You thought when you go to work, you're the only one getting paid? No, the job makes more than you make. You pay them more than they pay you to come to work. They pay you with money, you pay them with time. Time is more valuable than the money, right? Now don't quit your job after watching this video. Just hear me out. By the way, if you want to get into the free live training tonight, learn how to start your own middleman side hustle. I teach that. I've been teaching students that. And guys are winning. My goal is to get you to $10,000 in the first 6 months. That's my legitimate goal. I've been doing it since 2020. Now I teach it to you. If you want to get into that masterclass, learn how to use your phone to book customers, take a deposit, dispatch the work. You don't even do the work. I have a middleman business. I don't do the work. I don't move anybody. I don't go out to anybody's house. I don't do anything. I simply book the customer on my phone, take a $150 deposit. That goes into my bank account per customer. Then I send the work to a bunch of movers who want to do the work and already have the teams to do it. I just dispatch the work after I book it. So you're going to book it and then dispatch it. You're going to get paid, send the work to somebody else. Put middleman in the comments to get into that free live training at 7 p.m. Don't be late. Everybody's not getting in because I got some cool gifts I like to give away. All right, so side hustle. If you get a side hustle that creates cash flow, right? Okay. kind of like this board. Let me know, guys, if you like the way I'm teaching on this board. If you like it, put a fire emoji in the comments. Let me know if you like it. So a side hustle would create cash flow. Now the cash flow is going to pay for your bills. It's going to pay for your lifestyle. And it's going to fund retirement if you want it, right? But other than that, if you don't use that, you're going to use a paycheck, right? And a paycheck creates income. I have a lot of problems with income, but we're not going to talk about that right now. And then that's going to pay your bills, fund your lifestyle, try to set you up for retirement. But the problem is you don't control this. If you lose this, now what? And I just showed you how to go from here to here. Create a side hustle, let it pay your bills, let it fund your lifestyle, and fund your retirement. Whatever the side hustle is, guys, that's up to you. You could bake cookies from your kitchen. You could print t-shirts. You could, whatever you got to do, right? Whatever you got to do to make money when you're not at work. That's how you're going to win the financial game you're playing. For most people, it's going to be dangerous for the 40%. For the 60% who's willing to get a side hustle, it's going to change their lives. It did for me. I haven't had a job since 2020. Don't want one. They are not safe. Let me teach you how to grow a side hustle, build your own middleman business if that's what you want to do. If you don't want to do it, fine. Just find a way to make money without having to go to work. Find a way to do some kind of side hustle. But if you want me to teach you and mentor you on what I do, then get into the free live training, 7 p.m. Put the word middleman in the comments to get the Zoom link. Otherwise, again, don't trust your job. Don't trust your paycheck. It's not reliable. It's not safe. It's not going to be there. Don't let that thing control your whole life. If you write down everything your paycheck pays for and it controls your whole life, and then you take the paycheck out of the equation and all your bills are still there and now you're exposed financially, that's not a good way to be. That's not a good look, not a good feeling. And chances are you're going to end up in that real situation because, once again, jobs are not safe. I dare you to come at me in the comments and tell me that your job is safe. I dare you. It's not safe. Here's what you need to do, right? Partner with service businesses. Service businesses' jobs are better and are safer. Not all the way safe. Nothing is. But it's safer because if you partner with a home cleaning service, somebody got to go in there and clean. If you partner, I pay $400 just to get deep cleanings from my cleaning team, right? If you partner with a moving service, somebody's got to go in there and do the moving. Somebody's got to paint the wall. Somebody's got to mount the TV. Somebody's got to do this, do that, do whatever, right? That's why I like service businesses. So I teach you how to partner with service businesses in your area or in any city. And then you simply get the customer for them. I teach you how to go get the customers because I know what you're going to say. How do I get customers? I teach you step by step how to go get the customer. The customer's going to come to you. You're going to book the customer. Well, Sean, how do I book a customer? I teach you how to book a customer from the script to the booking. And then the customer's going to pay you a deposit to book with you. Now, that deposit could range anywhere from $150 to more. I just try to keep you around $150. If you get $100, that's fine. If you get $200, that's fine. But imagine making $150 per customer, which is what we do, right? So you do 3 customers a day. That's not even much. That's about 15, 20 minutes on the phone. 3 customers, $450. Not bad, right? You didn't have to leave your house, and you're not doing the work. So you partner with the service business. You go out. They go out and do the work, not you. You stay home, you sit on the couch, you make money in your bed. I don't care, money in your pajamas. This is pajama money. But if you want to learn how to do it, get into the class, put middleman in the comments below to learn more about it and to let me teach you. So if you want to work with me, I'm willing. I just can't take everybody. We're this close to having to have a waiting list because I didn't know this many people would want to start their own business and start a middleman business. But if you don't want to be on the waiting list, you need to move now. Go quickly. All right. If you don't do that, I'm okay with that. Doesn't matter if you don't start a middleman business. Start something. All right. I got to go. See you on the next video. See you guys in the live training tonight. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace.